Hari Hari. Yes, so beautiful. So beautiful today. The whole narration was like a nectarian flow as such. Very wonderful. So wonderful. And this kind of narration, this kind of sweetness, Nakata is there. But when the acharyas are speaking, Gaurakatha in Chaitanya Charitamrita or Chaitanya Bhagavata, it's just different. That is not available anywhere else in any other literature. It just felt like just reading what we just heard, what just for may say 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Within the short period of time, just hearing, all we did was we heard what Krishnadas Kaviraja Goswami has sung. Chaitanya Charitamrita is a kavya, it was sung. And it felt like we were floating in the nectarian ocean. Nectarian ocean, drinking the nectar joyfully. Within the short period of time, just by hearing this is the effect. And this is the effect. Bhakti, how does bhakti feel like? What actually is bhakti? When these acharyas, especially here in Gaurakatha, they speak Chaitanya Bhagavata, Chaitanya Charitamrita, very beautifully, very effectively. It just comes out. It is hard for somebody not to taste it. It comes out in such a way. That's the sweetness and potency of Gaurakatha when these Gaura Prajanas are singing Chaitanya Bhagavata, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Very sweet, very potent. Yeah. What was Acharya saying? Yeah. The dust of the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas are my ornaments. And the lotus feet of Vaishnavas are the helmet on my head. And these pastimes, Gaura's pastimes are Amrita, nectarian. Krishna's pastimes are Karpura. When both of them are so combined, there is the taste is intoxicating. And all this is flowing as rivers. And there are Chakravaka birds and swans. And they are drinking this and they are intoxicated. Bhakti is like this. Devotional service is joyful and intoxicating. Come, come, come. You also come. Taste this. It's joyful. It's intoxicating. And Sri Prabhupada was explaining in the purport that this Krishna conscious moment is going on in the footsteps of Goswamis. Yeah. And these Goswamis, they are Gaura Prajanas. They have lived and they are relishing all this. Whatever Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has explained, they are the Chakravaka Hamsa birds relishing. And that joyful relishment of this devotional service, when they're relishing and giving it to us, that is the Uchishta we are getting. How will it not be joyful and relishing to us? Why will it not be? How will it not be? Because this is Uchishta, the prasada that's left by these Chakravaka birds and Hamsas who are relishing joyfully in the Bhakti devotional service to Bhagavan. So when we are receiving this Uchishta, how else it will be other than joyful and sweet? How else? How else it will be? And why would it be anything else other than this nectarian relishing? Ah, ah, Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Gaura Priyajanas. And this bhakti, Gaura Bhakti. Gaura Bhakti has Krishna Bhakti. When the pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu are filled with the pastimes of Krishna, because Gauranga Mahaprabhu is absorbed in the pastimes of Krishna. So we get Krishna Katha automatically when there is Gaura Katha. So Gaura Bhakti is relishing Krishna Bhakti with great intensity and fondness. That's Gaura Bhakti. That's the Bhakti that we are given. Especially this is the Uchishta of the Gaura Priyajana, the swans and the Chakravaka birds tasting the nectar of devotional service. Joyful, nectarian. Prapullita. Prapullita. It is so enlivening. So, and at the end, Srila Prabhupada was saying, of course, Krishnadas Kaviraja Goswami is saying, holding the lotus feet of Rupa Raghunatha. And the literature given by Goswami should be read. When we hear something like this should be read, should be done, and they're all very intoxicating. The point is this: we are so much conditioned with this mind. Our pitiful condition is this: without second thought, we just simply think as a robot and move as a robot under the spell of this monstrous mind, monstrous miserable mind. वो है, वो monstrous है, miserable है, and our condition is no second thought, no deliberation, just think and move as it says. Haunted. Okay, Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Clearly haunted. That is our condition. That's our condition. So, if we do not constantly do something for Krishna with this body, and if we do not constantly hear about this Krishna Katha, Gaura Katha, what to speak of that haunting? Even when we are doing something, doing some service and hearing some Katha, almost for a long time, despite this, there is so much haunting of the brain, of the mind. What would happen without this? Yeah, I can't underestimate this mind. How monstrous it is and how miserable it can make us. Can't underestimate that. So this mind is not somewhere else. It's just placed right inside the head and is monstrous and is miserable. Money, how vigilant I should be, knowing that the monster is in the head and it will make miserable. Its functionality is like that. And it is sitting right in the head 24/7, knowing that how vigilant I should be, how um, how determiningly I should be embracing bhakti, and how much should I drink this katha, the Gaur katha, Krishna katha. How much should I drink? Only when I drink this Gaur katha, Krishna katha constantly, and only when this body is moving for some seva, only when these two things are happening, when there is constantly drinking of this nectarian katha, the more it will inevitably occur to us कि ये क्या है, the purpose of this body. It should just be put in the service. Otherwise, this is going to bring a trouble to me, problem for me. That we will come to know. So unless we are constantly drinking the katha and putting this body in service, in a humble service, service is our savior. Whatever service it is a savior. So with these two things, these are the things. As much as these two things constantly go on, then only we'll get relief from the clutches of this monstrous, miserable mind. I better remember this. I better remember this. Until I get to the stage of asakti bhava, where I don't even realize that I have this mortal frame. I better remember this. Otherwise, how will I embrace intensely this katha? That this is my very nectar, this is my soul saving, and this is my strength. I have to drink this nectar, I have to take this medicine. Why will I do that? So that I should remember. Take the medicine, the same medicine becomes the nectar. That should be constantly taken. And with that effect, the body will be put to some seva. That I should remember. That's bhakti. Simple. That's bhakti. So, and I was also thinking, when Srila Prabhupada was saying, it appears that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was also presenting this Gaura Katha, and there were envious people at that time. And we also encountered some envious people, but we are trying our best to follow the instruction of my spiritual master and presenting the pastimes to the best of our capacity. That's the Acharya's words. Srila Prabhupada. The whole ISKCON, the Antarjatiya Krishna Bhavana, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, the whole world became Krishna conscious just because of the consciousness of Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada's intention of executing the order of my spiritual master is my life and soul. With that intention and the purity and the strength of the devotion of Srila Prabhupada. How pure is that? How strong is that? That is shown. That is shown through international Krishna Bhavana, Krishna consciousness throughout the world. That pure and that strong is the devotion in the heart of Srila Prabhupada. You know, Bhagwan, after he shows Vishwarupam, he tells Arjuna, Arjuna, do I have to really enumerate all my vibhutis to you? Uh, that I am the sun, and that I am the moon, and that I am the Himalayas in the mountains. Do I have to say one by one, I am the taste in the water, this? Do I have to enumerate, Arjuna? Let me tell you this. Ekam Shena Sthito Jagat. All this vibhuti that you are seeing is just Ekam Shena. One ray, one fragment of my vibhuti, my opulence. If when my opulences have to shine, one ray of that opulence is all that what you see here in this material creation, says Bhagavan. Like that, Srila Prabhupada's opulence of the devotion. The whole thing that we see is simply one ray of that pure devotion of Acharya. One ray, ekam shena stito jagat. Acharya manifested, he gave Krishna, he continues to give that. Continues. Oh, how wonderful. That's what I was thinking. Ah, devotion this pure, this strong, this taste from one generals of bhakti, Srila Prabhupada. So this is why when we hear in Chaitanya Charitamrita, we hear that one devotee of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, one Gaura Bhakta, can deliver the whole world, all the material universes. Is that an atisayokti? Is that an exaggeration? No, we see it. So like that, everything that is said here, that everything, bhakti, joyful, nectarian, chakravaka birds, the swans, the uchishta, the ornaments, the helmet, the nectar of Gaura Katha, camphor of Krishna Katha. We are getting the uchishta. Everything is true, with no exaggeration. Yes, please. That's all, Prabhu. That's all, dear devotees, from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Anyone else want to share? We have 6 more minutes. Please come. My pranams to you, Mataji. Mataji, as you said, sorry, Mataji, Gurundarani Mataji want to share. Please go ahead. Yeah, I want to share
Sorry.
that. Yeah, Mataji, give me 2 minutes, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu, please finish. I'm the mute and
Yeah. So what for me this morning reading is like a source for the entire day for my spiritual life. So otherwise, this is the strength, and also from hearing from which is as like it is said when Bhagavatam recited by Sukadeva Goswami, it is more rector. And when we hear from the Sujala Mataji, so it is giving them more inspiration and strength. And so daily I eagerly look for this time 7 to 8. Yeah, without fail, I'll try to attend this. Thank you.
Thank you. The Uchishta is from there, Prabhu, so it has to be nectarian. Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah.
Vrindarani Mataji, please.
Prabhu, you kind of stole exactly what I wanted to say, the Uchishta when it comes, and you put it very nicely, from Sukadev Goswami to Srila Prabhupada, and then hearing it from the dear Gaura Priyajanas and from Mataji. It's the, Uchishta of the Uchishta of the Uchishta. That becomes even more tasty. It's almost like, sometimes some things, it has to be broken down, like the mother bird that breaks down the food for the baby birds, so that they can eat and digest it peacefully. That's kind of how I feel, Prabhu, every day when we hear. So, yes, thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Anyone else, please?
We should be living in this world. This is the world of Acharyas. If we are not living in this world, is that bhakti? Is that bhakti? No wonder why we feel miserable. This should be our world. Day in and day out. This should be our world in our head. This should be our world in our head and in our heart and in our lives. Yeah. Acharya Jagat ki jaya. Gaurachandra ki jaya. Krishna Chandra ki jaya. To you all, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jaya. That's all from. I guess we can just go ahead with the shloka.
Okay.
Mataji, there is 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
Just not to waste the 3 minutes, Mataji.
Mm.
Yesterday, there was one line, that came, and I don't remember which verse and all right now, but where Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, even if I write 1 million books, something like that, still these pastimes will not be covered. When he writes like that,
Right.
can you elaborate on that a little bit, Mataji?
Oh, Mataji, kya bolna hai? That Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami said, the pastimes of Madhya Leela.
Hmm.
Madhya Leela are so nectarian. What do I say? That even if it is written in volumes and volumes, and it is not sufficient to in that quantity or quality that is coming out to present is just not enough. Is just not enough to present what actually it is. इतना ocean है ये with almost no depth. And the bhakti is so nectarian. The pastimes of Bhagavan is so nectarian that it is so deep, so much to give. Even I am unable to get the whole thing. This ocean is so deep. I am unable to get the whole thing myself. So, how much can I give you in terms of quantity and in terms of the quality also? Wow, this is so sweet and so nectarian and is so relishing. I am not enough myself to relish this abundance of nectar that is present here. I'm such a small cup. I'm able to relish only this much. So how much relishment can I give you when I myself is limited? Relishment is so much, and I'm able to only do this much because I am limited. So like that, Mataji, both in the quantity and quality, even if it is poured out and out by all the Gaur Priyajanas together. And them, if they have 1,000 mouths also, all the quantity and the nectarian relishment, it cannot be conveyed enough, glorified enough. I like that, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
I
Thank
feel
you.
very crippled. I mean, what are these words?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say. So,
Yeah.
but in
Yes.
their beautiful flowery words, that's what acharyas have said. Yes,
Yes.
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Mataji. 8 o'clock, so we can. I
Yeah,
just had to make use of the time.
right, right.
And it
It's
was
just
very
like,
sweet when I heard yesterday. I wanted to ask yesterday itself.
yeah,
It was more relevant yesterday in the context, but today my memory is failing me. But yes,
mm,
Mataji, I can see what you're saying. And he's just
yeah.
talking about Madhya Leela, you're
Ah,
saying
yeah,
again.
it was pastimes.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole thing. Yeah,
Of course,
anything,
of
any
course.
katha. Yeah, but
Yes, yes,
that was the context.
yes,
And
yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
yeah. So this is the ocean that we want to float in, dear devotees. Ocean that we want to float in now, throughout the day, at any time. Yes, please. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Sharing the screen. So we'll read from this Shad Goswami Ashtakam, second stanza. Nana Shastra Vicharanaikanam
Naikanina Shaddharma
तद्धर्म
Samstapakau
संस्थापकौ
Lokanam Hitakarinau
लोकानामितकारिणो
Tribhuvane Manyau
वह्नियो
Sharanyakaram
करो
Radha Krishna Padaravinda Bhajananande
राधे मत्ताये
Matayai
वन्दे
Vande
रूप सना
Sanatanau Raghuyugau
श्रीजीव
Jiva
गोपाल
Gopalakau.
Translation. I offer my respectable obeisances unto the six Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who are very expert in scrutinizingly studying all the revealed scriptures with the aim of establishing eternal religious principles for the benefit of all human beings. Thus, they are honored all over the three worlds, and they are worth taking shelter of because they are absorbed in the mood of gopis and are engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Radha and Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you all.